And well, hey there. Happy Wednesday evening. And welcome to Quick Bite History Live, where we do our very best to have a little fun with history. You can catch us live normally each Sunday and sometimes, like tonight, on Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Pacific time. Now, we do have a challenging Canvas Clues show for you here tonight with 3 fresh new categories, all rolled up into one remarkable, fun, and educational game show. Watch our robots paint and listen to my clues, and you all make your guesses as we will first be counting down the top 20 Mel Gibson movies. That should be fun. Then we'll test your sports IQ with the top 20 most iconic pro wrestlers of all time. And finally, we will explore and learn all about the top 20 most famous women of the ancient world. And if y'all stick around, we do have a bonus round available for any hardcore enthusiasts that are still with us. Now, please do check in the chat. Say hello. Feel free to comment. If I see questions coming in, I will do my best to address those as we go. I see Arena's here. Hey, Arena, I'm sure some others will trickle in as we go. So if everybody's ready, let's fire up that first round. Here we go. Okay. Generally, you know the rules. Robots do the painting, you do the guessing, and I do give some clues along the way. Now, we are going to be doing the top 20 Mel Gibson movies, and these could be movies he starred in and or directed. So there you go. Here we go. And the first, you remember, we're counting down. So these first few are a little obscure. Good luck. Hey, Stuart, good to see you. This film centers on a massive linguistic project. It is set in the 19th century England. It involves a famous dictionary. One character is an inmate with extraordinary intelligence. I don't think I saw this. Mel Gibson plays a determined academic. I don't think I saw this. Did you see this? The story revolves around compiling the Oxford English Dictionary. Must not have been a hit. It was made in 2019. The story revolves around compiling the Oxford Dictionary. Sounds boring. Yeah, good to see you, Stuart. Hey, any guesses? Any guesses on this one? I didn't see it. I don't know about you, but this is number 20. This is The Professor and the Madman. Does that even sound familiar? Number 20. This project was based on a real collaboration between Professor James Murray and a criminally insane contributor. Yeah, it does look like Sean Penn. I guess we'll have to go back and watch it. All right, next up, number 19. This film starts with a high-speed chase to the border. The main character ends up in a corrupt Mexican prison. Sounds like the same old story. It blends dark comedy with brutal action. Gibson plays a nameless American criminal. Now we're trying a new painting style tonight. I don't know if you noticed that, Stuart. This painting style is good for stretching it out a little bit, and then it's also good for being pretty detailed in the end. So that's what I like about it. So we'll see. We'll see if you guys like it. It's all 3 rounds tonight. It's this new painting style. So we'll see if you like it. The protagonist uses street smarts to survive and manipulate his captors. Anybody? So I told you they were going to be a little obscure at first. Number 19. This was called Get the Gringo. Get the Gringo, 2012. The movie was originally titled How I Spent My Summer Vacation. There you go. Get the Gringo. Now, I don't know if this next one's more or less obscure. I think you got some sort of awards or something. A man suffers from severe depression. He begins communicating exclusively through a puppet. The tone is a mix of dark humor and emotional drama. This sounds weird. I didn't see this one either. Gibson portrays a corporate executive spiraling out of control. I thought I saw almost all the movies. I guess I didn't. Or maybe Gibson's been in some bad ones. You guys remember this at all? The puppet is a beaver, which becomes his coping mechanism. Now, does this even sound right? I think they won some awards or something. I don't know. The unusual film was directed by Jodie Foster. That's Jodie Foster there. This is obviously a behind-the-scenes picture of the filming of The Beaver. Oh, these crazy robots. They think that was a good Mel Gibson. Number 18. We are down to number 17. And hopefully they're going to get a little less obscure. I mean, Mel hasn't been in all bad movies. Yeah, we're doing Mel. These are all Mel Gibson movies tonight. Let's see what you can do. A teenage girl is on the run from a drug cartel. A strange father is an ex-con living off the grid. The film is gritty and full of shootouts. Sounds good. I'm afraid I didn't see this one either. But, looks pretty good. Gibson plays the rugged and tattooed dad. He goes to violent lengths to protect his daughter. Anybody? So, the moral to the story here is Mel's been in some stinkers. The robots had to pick his 4 best stinkers here. Maybe not. Okay, I'm going too far. Anybody know? No? Bloodfather. Never heard of it, but we learn something every day on Quick 5 History Live. Critics praise Gibson's raw, stripped-down performance as a comeback role. There you go. He does look old there. 2016. All right. We're down to 16. We have to have heard of some of these coming up. Oh, you've seen the movie. Okay. Well, that's something. All right, number 16. A love triangle brews in sunny California. One man is a drug dealer trying to go straight. The other is a cop and childhood friend. Gibson plays the morally conflicted drug dealer. Yeah, figures. The woman at the center of it all owns a restaurant. Now, I did see this movie, and I didn't realize that it was all the way back in 1988. 1988. That's a young Mel Gibson there on the left. Yeah, close, close. Oh, really? Tell me more. You're almost correct. You got the first word right. So that's something. We are making progress. We are making progress. Hey, Alex, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Standings in the house. Tequila Sunrise. Tequila Sunrise. So I think we'll give you partial credit there. Oh, standing had it. The film co-stars Kurt Russell and Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer. Next up. Now I saw this. I love this movie. A paranoid man spouts wild political ideas. He drives a taxi in New York. His theories might not be as crazy as they seem. Overboard is incorrect. Was Mel Gibson in Overboard? I don't think so. That was Kurt Russell. Oh, that was Goldie Hawn. Well, it's all connected. They're all connected. His theories might not be as crazy as they seem. Gibson brings quirky energy to this role. Julia Roberts plays a Justice Department attorney. All right. You guys remember this? A paranoid man. He drives a taxi in New York. If you did not see this movie, you have to see this movie. It's fantastic. Fantastic. One of the film's real-life inspired plots involved MK Ultra mind control. It's the MK Ultra movie. It was called Conspiracy Theory. Conspiracy Theory. I knew that one. I'd be one ahead. Of course, I do have the answer. Here we go. Number 14. These movies are getting more popular. A slick advertising executive gets electrocuted. Nice start. Suddenly, he can hear women's thoughts. He can hear what women think. Chaos and comedy ensue at work and home. Gibson plays the chauvinistic main character. There you go. We have a winner. Looks like maybe Alex got it first. Alex Stewart standing 3404. You are all correct. He uses his new power to try to win over his boss. It's a love story. This was one of Gibson's most successful comedies and a box office hit. Yeah, well, we're already all the way down to 14, so one of them has to be a hit sooner or later. What Women Want is correct. You guys are right. The year was 2000. 2000. Who's the actress? Who played his partner there? Anybody know? Who's the actress? The specific name was What Women Want. What Women Want. What Women Want. Helen Hunt. You are correct. All right, number 13. Now we're going to go back to one I haven't heard of. So let's see about you guys. 2 cops are suspended for excessive force. Yeah, you guys all got that last one right. Let's see you get this one. They turn to crime to make ends meet. The film is slow burning and ultra violent. Slow burning. No, hang on to that answer. Oh, really? Hang on to that. And Dead Weapons is not correct. Their actions spiral into a brutal heist gone wrong. Gibson plays the elder, more cynical cop. Any other guesses? I think that's Vince Vaughn on the left. This is the second collaboration between Gibson and director S. Craig Zahler. Well, that doesn't help us. All right, learn something every day. Dragged Across Concrete is the name of the movie. Never heard of it. Dragged Across Concrete. But the robots liked it. So there you go. That's what's important. All right. I don't think I saw this one either. This is one he directed. He did not star in this. A boy needs help to pass his entrance exams. He finds an unlikely mentor in a recluse. The man has facial scars and a dark reputation. Oh, Gibson does play a secondary character. Gibson plays the mysterious teacher. Prejudice and misunderstanding fuel the story's conflict. There you go. Oh, really? Tell me more. Tell me more. This was Gibson's directorial debut. Did you know that? The Man Without a Face is correct. Man Without a Face. It, with the style of the robots painting, it's, most of them look like they don't have a face. Right? Am I right? You were going to say that, weren't you? The Man Without a Face, 1993. There you go. That was number 12. Okay, they get more and more familiar now. We get into the gravy train here. Here we go. Oh, you like that movie? Well, we're gonna have to go back and watch that. I didn't see it. All right, Pig, we'll give you a second chance. A wealthy couple's son is kidnapped. The kidnappers demand a large sum. The father flips the ransom into a bounty. There you go, Stuart. Stuart knows. Gibson portrays the bold and desperate parent. Tensions escalate with every phone call. That was a good one. I saw this one too. Ransom is correct. Ransom. Oh, really? You had it as well. That is correct, and good picture of it. I think that picks it well. Yeah, good movie. 1996, Ransom. The film was a box office smash and earned critical praise for its tense storytelling. Ransom. All right, so we're into the ones we're going to get most of them now. It's good. Top 10 Mel Gibson movies starred and or directed in. Okay, number 10. Mysterious crop circles appear on a family farm. That's a pretty good clue. That's maybe too good a clue. Global panic sets in as more signs are discovered. The protagonist is a former priest. Gibson heads the cast in this psychological sci-fi thriller. Oh, you guys know this one. I see. Oh, really? Was first. Sandy was second. Stewart was third. There you go. The family must face an alien threat and personal demons. I'm kind of not hiding the little girl with the aluminum foil hat. Yes, you're correct. It is Signs, year 2002. And this was one of the ones that was directed by that crazy guy, M. Night Shyamalan. 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 M. Night Shyamalan. The movie plays, I've tried to say his name before and I should have practiced. The movie plays heavily on suspense over spectacle. There you go. Signs, 2002. All right, we're into the big ones. We're into the big ones. This was set during the American Revolution. A peaceful farmer tries to avoid war. That changes when his son is killed. Yep, that'll do it. Gibson plays the father turned freedom fighter. Yeah. So, Stewart is not quite correct. And Standing and Oh Really are not quite correct. You're both very close. You're closer than Stewart. I'm being very picky on this. He uses guerrilla war tactics to resist the British. The film's characters are fictional, but inspired by real Revolutionary War figures. There you go, Stuart. You caught on? Oh, good try with the S. Oh, really? That was a good try. But it was the first. The Patriot is correct. All right. You guys got that one. Here we go. Number 8. We're going to get into these war movies here. Based on the true story of the Battle of La Drang. It's the early days of the U.S. involvement in Vietnam. The leader vows to be the first in and the last out. Gibson plays Lieutenant Colonel Hal Moore. Who knows? The film is a powerful tribute to brotherhood and sacrifice. Anybody know? Oh, not Hamburger Hill and Rainy Girl. Welcome to the game with the correct answer. Mel Gibson movies, and she's got it. We Were Soldiers is correct. We Were Soldiers, 2002. 2002. The movie was adapted from a memoir co-written by the real Hal Moore, the Lieutenant Colonel guy. There you go. I didn't quite say that one right. We Were Soldiers. Good movie. Good movie. Yeah. Rainy Girl. Number 7. Now another that Mel only directed. He did not star in this one. It is set in the twilight of the Mayan civilization. A young hunter is captured by a rival tribe. There you go. Stuart's quick with the answer there. The film is told entirely in a native language. You remember that? I didn't remember that till I rewatched it. That it's got subtitles and it's almost all in it's all in the native language. I think that's why it wasn't more popular. Gibson directed this visually striking adventure. The hero must escape and return to his family. Yeah, I like the movie. Personally, I like the movie a lot, but it wasn't a great box office success, I do not think. Although I think it's done better on like cable, right? Despite being subtitled, it became a global box office success. So there you go. The success worldwide. Apocalypto, 2006. And, it was, I think it pretty accurately told the whole Mayan story there. So, interesting. Apocalypto. All right, get into the serious Mel Gibson action. Post-apocalyptic wastelands dominate the setting. Fuel is the world's most precious commodity. Savage biker gangs rule the highways. Gibson plays the lone anti-hero. Well, so number 6 is not Mad Max. That is the character in this one. But hang on to that Mad Max for later. He helps a community escape with their fuel. This is the one about the post-apocalyptic wastelands. He helps a community escape with their fuel. This film solidified Mad Max as a cult action icon. What's the original one that was most popular? I mean, Mad Max was the original one, right? But the first one, the next one, is the one that became popular. It's the one that became. Come on, you guys know it. No, it was the Road Warrior. The Road Warrior. The Road Warrior. 1981. But hang on to that. Mad Max, because Mad Max was not popular when it came out. Now people went back and watched it, but the Road Warrior was the first popular one. So there you go. All right, number 5. A straight-laced cop gets a reckless new partner. Their first case involves a deadly heroin ring. The new guy is borderline suicidal. I do remember that part. Gibson plays Martin Riggs. Correct. You guys are getting this one. Looks like probably Stewart had it first, probably. Waterworld will not be part of our show tonight, Alex. This is the original one. Their mismatched chemistry redefined the buddy cop genre. It was weird, right? The relationship. Lethal Weapon is of course correct. This spawned a 4-film franchise and a TV spinoff. There you go. Lethal Weapon was correct. All right, next up. This is another one directed by Mel Gibson. It is set in World War II during the Battle of Okinawa. A soldier refuses to carry a weapon, but he saved 75 men as a medic. Now, I did see this movie. It was, it was a little different, but I liked it. But I appreciated the quality of the filmmaking. Directed by Gibson, it's both brutal and inspiring. Does anybody remember? Anybody remember this movie? Based on real-life hero Desmond Doss. Very popular movie. I think they won. It won 2 Academy Awards and it was nominated for 6. There you go. Nominated for 6. Edward won 2. Nobody remembers the name of the movie, though. Directed by Gibson. About a medic that saved 75 people in the Battle of Okinawa. Hacksaw Ridge. That sound familiar? Hacksaw Ridge. 2016, the film received 6 Oscar nominations, winning 2 of them. There you go. All right, top 3. Something tells me you're going to get every one of these. Something tells me. A Scottish warrior leads a rebellion. His fight is fueled by personal loss. They may take our lives, but they will never. Gibson directs and stars as... All right, everybody knows. Hey, Aaron, what's up? Good to see you. Rainy Girl's got it. Rob's in the house. Rob's in the house. Oh, did I miss your answer on the last one, Stuart? Apologies. Oh, you did. I see it now. I scrolled up. All right. Well, obviously, everybody knows this one. What was his character's name? What was Mel's character's name in this movie? It's a sweeping epic of freedom and sacrifice. The film won 5 Oscars, including Best Picture and Best Director. There you go. Mel got some street cred. There you go. You guys know it. Hey, Nessa's in the house. Stuart, you got that? I will acknowledge. All right. William Wallace is correct. And we're on down to number 2. Okay, this is one he directed. It portrays the final 12 hours of somebody's life. The film is in Aramaic, Latin, and Hebrew. There you go. I'm barely remembering that. It became a lightning rod for controversy. This is the movie that put Mel on the doghouse. Sure, you guys are getting it. You got it. Who got it first? Maybe Stuart. Stuart, Sandy, Rob, Rainy Girl, Nessa. You didn't get it, Nessa. Aaron got it. Rob, okay. The emotional and physical suffering is central. Despite the controversy, it became one of the highest grossing R-rated films of all time. And this is the one that put Mel in the doghouse. Waterworld is not in this list. Not in this list. That was number 2 on the Mel Gibson extravaganza. And again, we're doing movies that he starred or directed, which obviously that's the one he directed. All right, we're down to the top 1. So I bet you guys can guess what the top 1 is after I scolded you so severely in the previous Road Warrior. In a dystopian near future, society is crumbling. Law enforcement is barely holding on. A young cop seeks justice for his family. All right, this Rainy Girl seems to have gotten the answer the most correct first. Do you remember the scene with his car flipped over and crazy scene. Crazy scene. I have rewatched this one a couple times for sure. Gibson stars as the stoic Max Rokitansky. I should have made you get that. Max Rokitansky. His transformation sparks a legendary franchise. There you go. Pretty cool movie, huh? Oh yeah, you're still talking about Jim's eyes. Yeah, I agree. This film was made on a shoestring budget and became an international cult hit. There you go. There you go. But it was Road Warrior that made the franchise. And then people went back and said, oh, they made this other one. All right, well, you guys did pretty well at the Mel Gibson. How are you guys at pro wrestlers? And we're going to go back. We're going to go through the whole, like 50 years of pro wrestling. So we'll see how you do. Let's fire up the robots for round two. Okay, now I think you know the rules. The robots are doing the painting, and you are doing the guessing. And I give some clues to try to throw you off along the way. And we're going to be doing the top 20 most iconic pro wrestlers of all time. Now, I got to tell you, I've never heard, we start at number 20 and we do a countdown. So the most popular is number 1 at the end. So when we start at number 20, they're a little more obscure. So good luck. I don't even know who this guy is. He's known for blurring the line between fiction and reality in wrestling. Don't they all? That sounds familiar. Once he held the WWE title for 434 days. I guess that's a big deal. He famously called out the company live on air in 2011. His pipe bomb promo became legendary. I don't know what that means. He's a straight edge rebel from Chicago with a cult-like fan support. And you guys know it. Very good. It looks like Rob got it. And Doctor, you were close behind. Doctor in the crib. Yes. CM Punk. Punk's return to wrestling in AEW after a 7-year hiatus sent shockwaves through the industry. Nobody was glad to see him come back, I guess. There you go. All right, now you may recognize this next guy, more of an international star. Hey, glad you guys are all in the house tonight. We're doing iconic pro wrestlers, and we're only on number 19, so we got a ways to go. This gentleman revolutionized cruiserweight wrestling. I don't know what that means. He's known for his colorful masks and underdog spirit. His style blends lucha libre and high-flying acrobatics. Hey, very good. Let's see, who got it first? Nessa? And Doctor, you were close behind. You guys all know this one. You guys know these wrestlers. Very good. Deshawn's in the house. Good to see you, Deshawn. All right. Well, let's play. The 2006 Royal Rumble winner who went on to become world champion. And you guys are all correct. It is Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. Short in stature, but a giant in influence. Rey has had iconic feuds in WWE, WCW, and now with his own son in modern storylines. I'm not familiar. Oh, he killed somebody in the ring. Holy smokes. Okay, well, that adds to the mystique. All right, number 18. NCAA wrestling champion turned pro wrestler. Briefly left WWE to dominate the UFC heavyweight division. Known for suplexes and sheer brute strength. He ended The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak. Who knows who this is? Oh, Stewart. Stewart. Nessa. I guess Doctor had it too, but didn't have his first name. Let's do the complete name. The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak. He's nicknamed the Beast Incarnate. that clue would give it away, right? Yeah, you guys are all correct. It is Mr. Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is one of the few wrestlers to achieve main event success in both MMA and wrestling. There you go. So he was a real wrestler. Hey, what's up, everybody? Glad you're all in the house. Yeah, these kind of jump all over in timeline. So don't let that throw you too much. Don't let that throw you too much. They're just rated 20 down to number 1. So there you go. This is number 17. He has kind of a unique look. He's known for taking some of the most brutal bumps in wrestling. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. He has multiple alter egos, including Cactus Jack and Mankind. I love those names. He lost an ear in a match in Germany. Well, he's got that going for him. He famously fell off the hell in a cell in 1998. I don't know what that means, but I wish I saw it. Yeah. You guys know it. You guys know your wrestlers. I'm impressed. Looks like Doctor was on the board. And Nessa. And yeah, Hacksaw Ridge. Oh, no, that's a different game. He's beloved for his heart and hardcore style. And you are correct, it is Mick Foley. Foley is also a successful author, an advocate for charity and children's causes. So there you have it. He's the gentle wrestler. Philanthropist. All right. Starting to get serious. Number 16. Known for intense energy and wild promos, he ran to the ring full speed, shaking the ropes. He faced Hulk Hogan in a rare babyface versus babyface match. I don't know what that means. So, you're close. You guys are close on the answer, but I don't see the absolute correct answer up there yet. Close. Doctor, Nessa, Rob, all close. He wore face paint and tassels with neon gear. And he beat Hogan clean at the WrestleMania 6. Wish I saw it. Right? The Warrior is almost correct. It's the something warrior. Something warrior. The blank warrior. I think you guys know it. There you go. I think Nessa came in first, and then the rest of you guys all got that. The Ultimate Warrior. There he is. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame just days before his sudden passing. That's right, he died in 2014. Bummer. Too many of you know what. Anyway, Next up, he started as a blue blood aristocrat before evolving. He's a member of D Generation X and later evolution. Can you tell I don't read the clues ahead of time? They entertain me. He married into the McMahon family. Well, there you go. He's royalty. Who remembers? He won 14 world championships. He's currently shaping WWE's future behind the scenes. There you go. You guys got it. Very good. That's up, Rob. I don't think does he go by HHH or does he go by Triple H? I actually don't know. Triple H was instrumental in launching WWE's NXT brand. There you go. Hunter Hearst Hemsley, or something like that. Triple H. There we go. We're down to number 14. Wonder who this is. He's known for face paint and silent intimidation. As usual, my allergies are kicking up tonight. It's springtime. The heart of WCW during its peak. He reinvented himself as a Crow-inspired vigilante. He never wrestled in WWE until late in his career. Yeah, you got it. You are correct. Now active in AEW despite being in his 60s. That's old for a wrestler, a pro wrestler. Hard to fly off the top rope in your 60s. I mean, I could do it, but maybe that's my next thing, my next move. Sting never turned heel in WCW, maintaining fan admiration throughout. He never turned into the bad guy. Huh. And you are correct, it is Sting. Sting! All right, these are fun. You guys know these. I don't know what the deal is. It must be just me that does it. I do know this next guy, though. So there you go. Number 13. He wielded a mean set of bagpipes. He hosted an iconic in-ring talk show. He rarely needed a title to be a main eventer. I don't know what that means. Famous for his feud with Hulk Hogan, he's known for his unmatched mic skills and Piper's Pit. Oh, so did he did like a little talk show about wrestling? Okay, there you go. Well, that's cool. Yes. That's that is correct. Raleigh Piper, the 1980s. Hey, Jason, what's going on, man? Glad you're in the house. And whoever said Goldbug, welcome as well. Can't read that, but that's all right. Piper's work helped launch the very first WrestleMania. And yes, indeed, you're all correct. This is Roddy Piper. There he is, number 13 on our list. Love the kill. Love the kill. Always worth the kill. All right, let's go down to number 12. You guys are too good at this. We'll try to stump you. This gentleman debuted in WWE with a countdown clock. He has reinvented himself across every major promotion He blended rock star swagger with wrestling chops. He is the first ever undisputed WWE champion. It sounds very impressive. He thrives today in AEW as the Ocho. The Ocho. So this is the Ocho back in the day. Oh, anybody have a guess? He reinvented himself across every major promotion, blended rock star swagger with wrestling chops. There you go, Nessa! Nessa! You are correct. Jericho also leads the rock band Fozzy and wrote multiple best-selling books. This is a Renaissance man. Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is correct. Very good. Very good. I love this next guy. Love him. Love him to death. This is a working class hero in a world of bodybuilders. He is famous for hard times promos. He's known for his lisp and charisma. A multiple time NWA champion. At one time, he was called the American Dream. Who remembers this guy? I remember him. I do remember this guy. The American Dream. But what was his other name? What was his name? The American Dream, baby. He helped train the next generation, including his sons, Cody and Dustin. There you go. Very good. Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes. That is a great name. Dusty Rhodes. Dusty helped train the next generation, including his sons, Cody and Dustin. There you go. We are down to the top 10 pro wrestlers of all time. Coming in at number 10. Who do you think this one is? He towered over every opponent. A global attraction even beyond wrestling. He was rarely knocked off his feet in the early years. Main evented WrestleMania 3 versus Hulk Hogan, literally the 8th wonder of the world. Yes. Yeah, you got Nessa, I think. Nessa is our pro wrestling expert. Stuart got it. Yeah, that's right. Andre the Giant, of course. There he is. Nice. What do you call that? Sarong? Andre once drank over 100 beers in one sitting. Legendary partier. Unitard. Yeah, it's a unitard. It is that. Not a retard, a unitard. Correct. All right. Well, that was fun. I think you know this guy too. This gentleman wore pink and black with pride. He's known for his technical excellence. Not many wrestlers are known for that. He He developed the sharpshooter submission. Got to see that. Correct. Correct. Now he had a nickname. He had a nickname. So his full name is Bret, nickname Hart. Hey, Neela Ben David. What's going on? Who knows his nickname? The best there is, was, and ever will be central figure in the Montreal Screwjob. I don't know what that is. Oh, maybe he was also known as the Lover Boy. Yeah, you got it. Neela Ben David, the Hitman Hart. Bret is one of the few wrestlers whose matches are still used as training models. There you go. He was very technical. Very technical. Very good. You guys are doing great at this round. Surprising me. All right. Next up, number 8. I think you know this guy. He debuted at Survivor Series 1990. He was undefeated at WrestleMania for 21 years. He often emerged from smoke and fire. Yes. You guys all know this one. Stuart Snakes and Standing. Neela Ben David. You guys all got it? Maintained the dead man persona for decades. He is synonymous with wrestling mystique and respect. There he is. The gong sound of his entrance is one of wrestling's most iconic audio cues. Audio cues. Who's your favorite, huh? Cool. I know he's very famous. The Undertaker. The Undertaker. Now, I watched wrestling a long time ago. I'm trying to even, like when Hulk Hogan was around, right? That's kind of my era. Even before that. I think I would have been like a preteen probably when I watched wrestling. All right, number 7. You guys know this guy. He started with freestyle raps and chain gang gear. He won 16 world championships. He was polarizing yet popular with kids and families. Never give up became his mantra. Yeah, you guys know. Well, yes. Doctor has it first, I believe. Yes. Stuart has his full name first. Yes. People kind of don't like him now. I think it's just politics or something, right? Somehow something went haywire. He's known for granting the most wishes in history. Nice guy. Cena speaks Mandarin. That's right. He speaks Chinese. That was part of his problem, right? Cena speaks Mandarin and uses it in WWE promotional work in China. John Cena. Or do you say it's John Cena? John Cena? I don't know. One of those. He's number 7. That means we're down to number 6 next. Number 6. Top pro wrestler of all time. This gentleman is known for his super kick. Sweet chin music. I love that. Part of both D-Generation X and legendary solo matches. He wrestled classic bouts with The Undertaker Angle, Jericho, and more. He's called Mr. WrestleMania. Who knows this one? He is famed for his in-ring storytelling and charisma. He had two peaks before and after a 4-year retirement due to an injury. He's known for his super kick, which he called sweet chin music. Who knows this one? Anybody know? Called Mr. WrestleMania. Famed for his in-ring storytelling and charisma. Yeah, Doctor! Correct. Shawn Michaels is correct. Number 6. Shawn Michaels. There he is. Sweet looking guy. I love this next guy. Love him. This is back when I would have watched wrestling, I think, too. Not sure. Styling and profiling. Styling and profiling with robes and limos. Famous for the woo, woo, and chops. He wrestled across 6 decades. 6. That's why I know him. This is the Nature Boy. He wrestled across 6 decades, 16-time world champion, known as the Nature Boy. Yeah, you guys all know this one. Who are we gonna give this to? I don't know. Well, Doctor got Nature Boy, but then Nella got the Ric Flair. Ric Flair. There you go. Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. His daughter, Charlotte Flair, is now a top star in her own right. Did you know that? If you didn't, woo! Right, Doctor? Yes. All right, we're down to number 4. Famous wrestlers. This wrestler wore black trunks, drank beer, and raised hell. He became a cultural phenomenon. He rebelled against his boss, Vince McMahon. He ushered in the Attitude Era. He's a key figure in WWE's biggest ratings boom. There you go. Everybody's getting it. Let's see. Nessa, I think you had it first. And then, yeah, everybody's getting it after that. Nella, Dr. Stewart. Yes. This is Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold. Even after retirement, his stunner remains the most crowd-popping move in wrestling. Now, what is the stunner? You guys demonstrate the stunner? Or explain the stunner? I don't know what that is. It's a move. There you go. Stone Cold Steve Austin. We're down to number 3. Number 3 top wrestler. Here we go. Third generation superstar with charisma for days. He started as a smiling babyface, then turned heel. He's known for eyebrow raises and catchphrases. Yes. Everybody knows. Standing, I think you got it first. Everybody knows this one. Left wrestling for Hollywood and thrived. Electrified arenas like no other. There you go. That's a rock. You guys are great. And Rhombus is in the house with his actual name. Thank you, Rhombus. Looks like Nessa had that too. Okay. Very good. Yes, Dwayne Johnson, as he's known. Well, he's known as The Rock nowadays too. He became the highest paid actor in the world. Did you know that? He's the highest paid actor in the world. Thanks to his wrestling roots. So, you know, we can all aspire. We can all aspire. Dusty Rhodes never made it, but The Rock did. All right, everybody knows this guy. His entrance music was real American. He's known for red and yellow gear and flexing poses. He told kids to say their prayers and to take their vitamins. He body slammed Andre at WrestleMania 3. Oh man, poor Andre. Poor Andre. You body slammed Andre. Now that clip must be on YouTube somewhere, right? We need that. He led WWE's Boom and later formed the NWO. I'm not sure I know what that is, but some sort of wrestling organization, right? There it is, the Hulk, of course, and I don't know who got it first. Standing, maybe? Maybe Standing got it first. Nella. Rhombus. Good to see you, Rhombus. Hogan's image helped make wrestling a mainstream pop culture force in the 1980s. There you go. There you go, Hulk Hogan, number 2. So number 1 might be a little tricky. I'm hoping I can tell you. He's like the first famous pro wrestler of that. He was born in Italy and he became a New York legend. He held the WWF championship for over 11 years. He sold out Madison Square Garden 187 times. There you go. You guys knew it. Very good. Very good. I think Nessa, you probably heard. He's known for his incredible strength and humble demeanor. Wrestling's first true megastar. Yeah, you're correct. This is Mr. Bruno Sammartino. Am I saying that properly? Sammartino. Something like that. Bruno once bench pressed 565 pounds and was widely admired even outside of wrestling. There you go. Bruno Sammartino, our number 1 icon of pro wrestling. There you go. There he is. You guys were surprisingly good. We had a couple newcomers that dominated, but that's all right. That's all right. Our regulars were right there too. Right there too. Glad everybody's here and playing the game. Now the next one's going to be a little harder. Warning. Get in. So the next one's going to be top 20 most famous women of the ancient world. So if you know your women characters from the ancient world, you've got a chance. And if you don't know any of that, Listen to the clues and learn something here on Quick Find History. Here we go. Let's fire it up. Round three. Glad you like the new painting style. I like it too because it's a little slower to reveal, but at the same time, it's more detailed in the end. That style. I like that. Cleopatra's a good guess. Hang on to that. Number 20. A rare female. Oh, I forgot to tell you. We're doing the top 20 famous women of the ancient world. I guess I told you. A rare female philosopher of the ancient world. This lady was connected with a group known for mystical math. Mystical math. Possibly she was married to Pythagoras. Possibly. She wrote on ethics and gender roles. This is way back. A Pythagorean thinker and early voice in moral philosophy. So anybody know? She's Greek. She's Greek. 6th century BC. So this is, I mean, that's before Alexander, right? I think. Isn't that before Alexander? I think so. Before, possibly married to Pythagoras. Mystical math. I knew I'd stump you with that one. This lady's name is Theano. Theano, Theano. Learn something every day on Quick Find History Live. Theano. All right, let's go to number 19. Let's see how many times I can stump you. They're all famous. They're the 20 most famous women of the ancient world. This lady was born in Syria, but rose to Roman prominence. You know, because Rome had expanded to Syria around 160 to 200 AD, somewhere around there. She played a key role in the Severan dynasty. So that's the general that became the emperor, General Severan. Yeah. Anyway, wife to Septimius Severus. I know I'm not saying that right. Septimius Severus. This is wife. A Roman empress who wielded real political power. Now, she is a fairly famous name in Roman circles for women. You might remember it once I say it. Any guesses? Any guesses? You can look her up. That's all right. That's all right. We're generally going to know it when you do that, but it's all right. If you can Google real quick. This is Julia Domna. Julia Domna. 217 CE or AD Roman. There you go. Choose number 19. Let's go number 18. Now this is going back in time again. This is back 5th century BC. Okay, and this is in Persia. She advised the Persian king during a famous sea battle. She led ships in a major conflict against the Greeks. She was an admiralist. How would you say that? How would you say a woman admiral? I don't know. Fought at the Battle of Salamis. She earned the respect of Xerxes. We've heard of him. And she is a rare female naval commander in ancient warfare. Now, we have featured her on Quick Find History Live several times in different categories. There you go, Stuart. See, Stuart remembered. Stuart remembered. That's right. This is Artemisia the first of Arya. Artemisia the first. She was the admiralist, or Admiral F. Yeah, there she is. Wow. Okay. Looking good. I haven't looked at her before. I finally got a chance to look. Number 17. This lady was a master of the Roman court politics. Now, I will tell you that, again, we're doing the countdown. So they will get easier when we get closer to number 1. This lady married her uncle to gain power. So if you know any Roman stuff, you might remember the story. She was the mother of a future emperor. And I'm going to tell you, she manipulated events to put Nero on the throne. So this is Nero's mom. Nero's mom. Anybody know who Nero's mom was? She was eventually killed by her own son. And that's part of the story. That's part of the story. So she first married her uncle to get the power. Then she used that position to put Nero on the throne. And then Nero was such a nut, he killed her. But you guys don't remember who it is, huh? This is 59 AD. 59 AD. I don't see the answer up there anywhere. So I guess I'm going to tell you. This is Agrippina the Younger. Agrippina the Younger. Remember that whole younger and elder thing? This is Agrippina the Younger. Okay? Remember it. All right. Let's move across the world and see if you do any better. I doubt it. This is a Han Dynasty scholar. She completed her brother's historical work. She advocated for education even for girls. She wrote lessons for women. She was China's first recorded female historian. And we're talking about 100 AD in China. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. This lady's name is Ban Zhao. Ban Zhao. Banzhao. Okay. I don't think I'm going to remember that one. She did teach at an imperial court and influenced the Confucian education of future emperors. Now, I know these first ones were kind of hard. They get a tiny bit, a scoochum easier as we move forward. Some names you've heard of. Some of you. Yeah, well, when you got to come up with 20 women from the ancient world, you're going to have some obscure ones. You might be able to name 10, right? But 20? It'll be a little harder. All right, you know this one though. She commissioned massive temples and monuments. She is often depicted in male pharaonic garb. She expanded Egyptian trade dramatically. She ruled as a pharaoh for over 2 decades, 20 years. She is one of Egypt's most successful female rulers. And she was the big builder, not Nefertiti, not Cleopatra. Nice guesses, though. Nice guesses. Nice guesses. And I think Nefertiti did wear a hat like this. I think she did. A pharaonic garb. This is 1500 BC. So well before Cleopatra. Well before Cleopatra. And she was a big builder. You might know. Massive temples and monuments. There you go, Stuart! Miss Hat, Chef, Suit. You gotta sound it out. Hat, Chef, Suit. Okay? Later, pharaohs tried to erase her legacy, literally carving her out of history. That's not nice. All right. Let's go to England. This lady led a fiery rebellion against the Roman Empire. She burned major Roman cities to the ground. She was a queen of the Iceni tribe. She fought to avenge her daughters and people. So I think you know. Who knows? Hey, Knight, what's going on? Not out in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, you guys know this one. You guys know this one. Good job. I think Stuart got it. Madal close behind with improper spelling. A massive statue for Boudica. Boudica stands near Westminster Bridge in London. Have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen the Boudica statue? That sounds cool. This was all the way back in 61 AD. There you go. Studied her in school. I did not. I've studied her on Quick Bite History Live. Number 13. This is the daughter of Rome's first emperor. So you have to think now who was the first emperor, and that I'm going to give you that one. That was Augustus, if you recall. Right after Julius Caesar, it was Augustus. She was caught between duty and desire. Women. Known for her political marriages and scandal. She was banished by her own father, Augustus. Anybody remember who this is? She was banished by her own father. Her life highlighted Rome's strict control of women. So the rest of the story is she was quite a philanderer for a woman. She had a high libido, and so her father had to banish her. Anybody remember the story? No. This is right around zero. This is right 39 BC to 14 AD. That's her lifespan. So, right around zero. This is Julia the Elder. Julia the Elder. Julia is the daughter of Augustus, who had quite the libido. Her exiles show the deep power imbalance in imperial family politics. Women didn't have many rights. There you go. All right. So this one's interesting. Let's see you get it. She's the daughter of two of antiquity's most famous lovers. This is the love child. She was taken to Rome as a political trophy, but she later ruled a North African kingdom. She married King Juba II of Mauritania. Mauritania, that's where all the gold was, right? Anybody know this one? Yeah. Come on now. This is the daughter of two of antiquity's most famous lovers. Who are some of the most famous lovers? Her mother Cleopatra the Seventh's legacy is well known. No, nobody knows. This is Cleopatra's daughter and Mark Antony's daughter, Cleopatra Selene the Second. Cleopatra Selene, of course. She was a cultural bridge between Egypt, Rome, and Berber Africa. So she was actually kind of cool, right? I mean, kind of. Being the love child and then marrying the King Juba of Mauritania. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we seem to know all about it. Number 11. Let's see if you can get this one. This lady's from Alexandria. She taught philosophy, astronomy, and math. She was a scientist. We're talking about 400 AD. Okay, 400 AD. Right at the end of the Roman Empire, right? She led a school of Neoplatonist thinkers, the Plato thinkers. She worked in the famed Library of Alexandria before it was burned to the ground. She was murdered during a time of religious tension. Bummer. A brilliant scholar and symbol of knowledge lost. So as anybody know, I mean, she's kind of famous in history because she was this well-known philosopher, astronomy, math. She had this school of Neoplatonists, and she worked in the Library of Alexandria. She was a brilliant scholar, and she was murdered. This is Hypatia. Hypatia. So learn something every day on Quick Bite History Live. Her death marked the decline of classical learning in the ancient world. There you go. All right, so this is the other one. I'll let you sit on that clue. She's known for one of the most famous sculptures in the world. She co-ruled during a time of religious revolution. She is the wife of Pharaoh Akhenaten. That ought to be enough. There you go. You guys know this one. Promise. Hey, Stuart, you knew Hypatia. I see your answer now. Your slow internet fooled me. This is not Hypatia. This is the other one that everybody's answering. She helped promote worship of the sun god, Aten. Aten. She is a queen remembered for her power and beauty. Remember, she's famous for the Nefertiti bust, right? Nefertiti. Now, she is after Hatshepsut. She is 1350 BC, so slightly after Hatshepsut. Some scholars believe she may have ruled as pharaoh under another name. They just didn't want to report it. There you go. I guess after her husband died, she got to rule as pharaoh. All right. Hopefully you'll get a couple more. Number 9. Another Roman lady. She is the mother of 2 reformers. As anybody know, 2 reformers in Rome. She lived a life of Roman virtue and learning. She turned down a king's marriage proposal. She is famous for calling her sons her jewels. She embodied the ideal Roman matron. Now this is, her sons were, I can't remember their names, but they co-ruled. DiGiulio, no. No, it's not DiGiulio. She has a rather unique name though. Very unique name. This is Cornelia. Cornelia Cornelia. It's around 100 BC, so it's a while ago. This is Cornelia Africana. That's not familiar at all. She's been in some of our shows too. Cornelia Africana. Her letters and reputation helped shape Rome's view of motherhood and womanhood. That's what she's known for. There you go. Learn something every day. Let's go back to a Greek lady around 300 BC. Okay, I'll give you a little hint. From Macedonia. She practiced religious rites involving snakes. That's a bad start. That's a bad start right there. She was married to a famous Macedonian king. She is a fierce defender of her son's succession. So she is the mother of guess who? Who's she the mother of? She's the mother of Alexander the Great. But what's her name? Does anybody remember the name of the mother of Alexander the Great? Who was quite famous on her own right. She played ruthless political games to protect her power. Yeah, Alexander's mom. And Stuart held that. Something sinking in. I think she's been on the show before. In a different category of some sort. Maybe different clues. I don't know. Olympias is correct. Good job. Olympias. Some accounts suggest she claimed her son was divine, fathered by Zeus. Oh, well. That sounds like a story. Okay, here we go. Another Roman lady. She has a interesting past. She was married to 3 different powerful Roman men. There you go. She used political savvy to stay influential. She waged war against Octavian. She commanded legions during the civil conflict. One of the few Roman women to lead troops. Does anybody remember when we talk about a Roman woman that was a soldier, that was a leader? Anybody remember who this is? And she was married to 3 different Roman men, and she's the one who went to war against Octavian? It's hard. Roman historians portrayed her as dangerously ambitious. Probably because they were afraid of her. Anybody remember her name? I think you'll know it when I say it. This is Fulvia. 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 Around 50 BC. 50 BC. Fulvia. There you go. All right, we're down to number 6. And this lady is making like her 10th appearance in different categories on Quick Bite History. So I'm thinking you might get it because of that. And she began as a concubine in China. She became empress by sheer strategy. She reorganized the court and civil exams. I don't know if you know the whole civil exam story in China. We'll talk about that another day, perhaps. She ruled during the Tang Dynasty. She is the only woman to ever declare herself emperor in China. Anybody remember who this is? She started as a concubine. Tang Dynasty. Only emperor, woman emperor. Kind of illustrious. And she has been on the show many times. I don't see the answer yet. Anybody know? Well, I don't know if you're going to kick yourself or not because you probably won't. Wu Zetian. That sound familiar? Wu Zetian. 700 AD. Lucy Liu. She looks a lot like Lucy Liu. Absolutely. Only woman to ever declare herself emperor. She created a brief dynasty of her own, the Zhao dynasty. Zhao dynasty. All right, we're down to the top five. Top five women of the ancient world. I don't know if that makes them easier or not. A couple of them are easier. You can remember a couple of the names. This is another Greek lady from Greece, a famed conversationalist and teacher. She was a close companion of a powerful Athenian leader. She influenced rhetoric and political theory. She scandalized some due to her intellect and independence. I don't know what that means exactly. She was the partner of Pericles in classical Athens. This is way back again, 450 BC. 450 BC. Anybody know this? Yeah. She was, let's see, Plato, Socrates, and others are believed to have attended her discussion. So she led the little groups that got together and talked philosophy in Greece. This is the leader. Nobody knows? Aspasia of Miletus. That sound familiar? Aspasia of Miletus. All right, learn something every day. You know how it goes. All right. That's another Roman lady. We have lots of Roman ladies, and because that was in the ancient world. This lady was married to the first Roman emperor. So we know that was Augustus. So this lady was married to Augustus, and she's the mother of the second emperor. And she was accused of subtle manipulation. Woman things. She was known for her grace and quiet power. And she became Rome's first deified woman. So she was popular. And this is right around zero, the year zero. Augustus. Married to Augustus. Anybody know? Who was Augustus' wife? Famous. She was famous for taking care of poor people in the streets in Rome. That was one of her things. So the Olivia Madao is very close. I think we're going to give you credit. We're going to give Madao the game. Livia Drusilla. Livia Drusilla. Livia lived into her 80s. Wow. And may have outlasted many of her political rivals. There you go. That's how she got deified. All right, you know this lady. Number 3, though. She did speak multiple languages fluently. She used diplomacy and seduction strategically. Yes, she did. And she had children with both Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. She fought for Egyptian sovereignty, and she was Egypt's last pharaoh. All right. Rhombus, I appreciate your complete answer. That is correct. This is Cleopatra the 7th. Not number 5. Not number 9, like the song. Number 9. This is number 7. Cleopatra the seventh. She was like 50 BC, 50 BC, because this was Julius Caesar time, right? But just before Augustus, right? Octavian, all that stuff. Her dramatic death by ass bite became the stuff of legend and opera. Did you know there's a Cleopatra opera? Have you guys seen that? That sounds cool. Maybe we can put that on YouTube. Cleopatra opera. Maybe we'll just do that for our live show next time. Just watch the Cleopatra opera and do comment section. That's it. Sounds all right. If we just watch a movie and do the comment section. All right, number 2, Roman. She converted to Christianity later in life. She went on a pilgrimage to Jerusalem. She was made a saint in the Christian church. She allegedly discovered the true cross. Now here's the only clue that makes any sense to anybody. She is the mother of Constantine the Great. This is a little further down the road, right? This is almost the fall of the Roman Empire. This is like 300 AD. 300 AD. Churches across Europe and Middle East are dedicated to her memory. Hey, doctor. The doctor. Oh, and Matt Al got it too. You guys are awesome. Looks just like her, right? The robot's got it. That's how you got it. You go, wow, that looks like Helena. That looks like Empress Helena. That's right, number 2. So a surprising number 1 pick coming up, but she is a famous lady from Greece. And probably should be the key clue. She lived on the island of Lesbos. Yes, Lesbos. She wrote lyrical poetry on love and beauty. She was revered by ancient and modern scholars alike. Revered. Her verses influenced Western literature deeply. Very good. Doctor, I guess we'll say you got that first, although it looks more like syphilis than Sappho, but we'll say that was first. Medal, Doctor, Alex? Alex, I don't think you're right. You're probably wrong. Stuart, you got it. The greatest female poet of the ancient world. Well, that was good that you at least got the last one right. And you need a quick backtrack. So you had that going for you. This is Sappho. Sappho. Well, a long time ago. 500 BC. Or 600 BC. 600 BC. There you go. Okay, well, those were kind of hard. Maybe you'll remember them next time. Fun still. Still fun. Well, so as you know, that brings it into our regular scheduled program this evening. And the question is, would you like to do a bonus round? No choices tonight. I learned my lesson. So it's kind of a cool category. We're going to, if you want to do it, we're doing countdown the top 20 actresses of the modern era. So I think we'll get most of these. It'll be a question of who gets them first. All right, I see one thumbs up. I see two thumbs up, so I guess we're doing it. And Rhombus did come in late, so and Maddow as well. So certainly they would like to play another round. All right. Well, if you guys are ready, you guys ready? Anybody need a break? Anybody need a break? Well, I'll give you a second if you need a break. Nope. Everybody's good? Okay. I guess you can take a break on your own. On your own time. Here we go. All right, I'm thinking that you know the rules. The robots paint, you guess, and I give throw you off on the next. We're going to count down the top 20 actresses of the modern era. Number 20. Here we go. She has been nominated for more Academy Awards than any other actor or actress in history. Her ability to master different accents has become one of her trademarks. She portrayed Margaret Thatcher in The Iron Lady, winning an Oscar for her role. Some of her best-known films include Sophie's Choice, Out of Africa, and The Devil Wears Prada. Yeah, Stewart, I guess, was first, huh? Stewart, standing. You guys both got it. She holds 3 Academy Awards and has received 21 nominations. Meryl Streep, of course, Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep's first Oscar nomination came in 1979 for The Deer Hunter. Did you know that? That's interesting, right? Making the start of a record-breaking career. Meryl Streep. I didn't even know she was in The Deer Hunter. There it is. All right, let's move on to number 19. Born in South Africa, she began her career as a model before turning to acting. She won an Academy Award for her transformative role in Monster. She performed most of her own stunts in Mad Max Fury Road. Correct you are. Correct you are. Mad Dow. Rumbus. Doctor. Standing. Everybody's got it. She's known for her roles in Atomic Blonde, The Italian Job, and Bombshell. Yeah, you know, good actress. A little wacky, but good actress for sure. Fury Road was awesome, right? Fury Road. She's an advocate for women's rights and HIV awareness. Charlize Theron was discovered at a bank when she was arguing with the teller over a rejected check. I can see that. What do you guys think? Did you see that? Hey, Mahmoud, what's going on? Eon Flux, yeah, that was good. People think that she was miscast in that, though. What do you think? All right. Number 18. She was one of the most respected stage and film actresses of her generation. Her breakthrough came in the film Doubt, where she earned an Oscar nomination, despite only appearing on screen for 8 minutes. Well, that doesn't sound like she earned it. She won an Academy Award for her role in Fences, along with Denzel. We all love Denzel. She made history as the first African-American woman to win the Triple Crown of acting. Anyone know who this is? No, that Triple Crown of acting is cool. Yeah, it is. You are correct. Very good. Standing, madame. You both got it. Very good. Viola Davis is correct. Now, what is the Triple Crown? Anybody know what the Triple Crown is? What's the Triple Crown of acting? She's known for her role as Annalise Keaton in the TV series How to Get Away with Murder. There you go. Viola Davis is also a children's book author. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. So yeah, you got it. Oscar, Emmy, and Tony. Correct. Correct you are. Next up, number 17. She began acting as a child, making her film debut at age 9. She starred in Lost in Translation, earning critical acclaim for her mature performance at a young age. She was widely known for her role as the Black Widow in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. She has also released 2 music albums, did you know that? Showcasing her talent as a singer. I think the robots are kind of throwing you off on this rendering. Lost in Translation. Lost in Translation. Child actor Drew Barrymore would have. Okay, Rhombus on it. One of the highest grossing actresses of all time. And she was the Black Widow. I kind of gave it away too, didn't it? Scarlett Johansson was the world's highest paid actress in 2018 and 2019, according to Forbes magazine. One of the highest grossing actresses of all time. Scarlett Johansson. There you go. Next up. This Australian actress is known for her versatility and classic beauty. She won her first Oscar for portraying Katharine Hepburn in The Aviator. Love that movie. You guys see The Aviator? That was awesome. Awesome. That's was Leo doing the method acting, right? Leo doing some method acting. Not Nicole Kidman. The Australian thing kind of threw you off, didn't it? Her performance in Blue Jasmine earned her a 2nd Academy Award. She played the Elf Queen in The Lord of the Rings. Come on now. She has served as a jury president at the Cannes Film Festival. Katharine Hepburn in The Aviator. You guys obviously didn't see that. There you go, Doctor. Thank you for saving the team. I'd hate to stump you on that one. That's right, Kate Blanchett. Kate Blanchett graduated from Australia's National Institute of Dramatic Art, which has produced many famous actors. Kate Blanchett. Down to number 15. Born in Mexico and raised in Kenya. She is fluent in multiple languages, including Spanish. Her debut film performance in 12 Years a Slave earned her an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. She played Nakia in Black Panther, one of the highest grossing films of all time. She has starred in critically acclaimed films such as Us and The Queen of Katwe. She is known for her stunning red carpet appearances and fashion sense. Lupita is correct. Lupita. Can you say her last name for me so I don't have to? But Lupita Nyong'o. Nyong'o. There's a tilde in there. Nyong'o. Yeah. There you go. Lupita Nyong'o. There you go. That's it. Thank you. She wrote a children's book titled Suwi, which addresses themes of self-love and diversity. Ah, well, what do you mean by self-love? Let's retract that. I'm going to retract that. All right. All right, I lost my clues again. I think when we do these really long ones, I get bogged down on my clues. Anyway, we'll get them back. Hang on for a second. You know who this is, though. This one's easy. This one looks just like it. You don't need any clues on this one. All right, I'm almost back. There we go. Yeah, my machine doesn't like such long ones. Yes, correct, Stuart. Stuart has it. No clues needed. She earned an Oscar nomination for portraying Tanya Harding. Do you remember that one? She portrayed Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey. Co-founder of the production company Lucky Chuck Entertainment, which focuses on female-driven stories. Margot Robbie. There you go. Good job. Didn't need any clues. Let's just do it that way. I can stay quiet and just name the winner. I guess on this category, it's possible. She first gained fame with her role in the action thriller Speed. Known for her diverse range, she has starred in romantic comedies, dramas, and action films. She won an Academy Award for her role in The Blind Side. Correct, you are, Madao. Dr. Alex. You're all correct. Other notable films include Gravity, Miss Congeniality, and Bird Box. Did you guys see Bird Box? Who saw Bird Box? Raise your hand. Who saw Bird Box? Raise your hand. Did you see Bird Box? Because that was a weird one. One of Hollywood's highest paid actresses and a major box office draw. Sandra Bullock speaks fluent German, having spent part of her childhood in Germany. There you go. Oh, Standing saw Bird Box. Oh, and so did Rhombus. Yeah. That was a weird one. All right. You guys all got that. Next up. Now you guys wanted this to be a previous one. This is not Kate Blanchett. Okay. But yeah. Born in Hawaii, she holds dual citizenship in Australia and the United States. Her breakout role came in Days of Thunder. That's where she met Tom Cruise. She won an Academy Award for her portrayal of Virginia Woolf. And she's known for her performances in Moulin Rouge and Big Little Lies. Yeah, Big Little Lies. She was a baddie. She had a worse husband, of course. She has consistently chosen challenging and complex roles throughout her career. You are correct. Nicole Kidman was appointed a Goodwill Ambassador for UN Women in 2006. There she is. Nicole Kidman. There was some TV series she was in way back in the day that I remember. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, I digress. Number 11. She started her career with the TV show Get Real before gaining fame with The Princess Diaries. She's known for her roles in romantic comedies like The Devil Wears Prada and Love and Other Drugs. She won an Academy Award for her heartbreaking performance in Les Miserables. I didn't like that one as well, but, people felt like they had to give that an award. She starred as the Catwoman. See, now I liked her as the Catwoman in Dark Knight Rises, showcasing her versatility in action. A longtime advocate for gender equality and LGBTQ plus rights. Correct you are. Gosh. So, standing said and, so there's partial credit. Madal was the first with the full answer, and then the doctor had her last name. And then Stewart had the complete name later on. How's that analysis? Anne Hathaway was named after Shakespeare's wife, Anne Hathaway. Yeah, same name. Next up, number 10, top 10 coming up. She began her career with comedy roles, gaining fame in Superbad. Superbad. You guys remember that movie? That was cool. That was a cool movie. She earned an Academy Award nomination for Birdman and later won for La La Land. La La Land. Correct you are, robust. She starred in The Favorite, a critically acclaimed period drama. She's known for her quick wit and charming on-screen presence. Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. She won the world's highest paid actress. She was the world's highest paid actress in 2017. That's right. And you are correct. We are looking for Emma Stone. Emma Stone. Emma Stone's real name is Emily. Did you know that? She changed it because other actresses already registered the name with the Screen Actors Guild. I didn't realize you could register your first name with the Screen Actors Guild. What's up with that? All right, this next one might be a little tricky. I like this actress, though. She's great. She started as a dancer in dinner theater before transitioning to acting. She earned her first Oscar nomination for Junebug. She is known for her performances in Arrival, American Hustle, and Enchanted. Despite being nominated 6 times, she has not yet won an Oscar. She is considered one of the most consistently excellent actresses of her generation. Stuart! Correct you are. Correct you are. Amy Adams. Amy Adams worked at a Hooters restaurant briefly in her early years before her acting career took off. I knew there was something I liked about her. I'm from the South, so we like us some Hooters. Anyway, Amy Adams is correct. All right. Number 8. Little more obscure. She was discovered by Al Pacino while attending Juilliard. She earned acclaim for her roles in Zero Dark 30 and The Help. She earned acclaim for her role. I'm sorry, I already said that. She won her first Academy Award for The Eyes of Tammy Faye. She's known for her commitment to portraying strong, complex women. Oh, they all say that. She is a vocal advocate for equal pay in Hollywood. Madame! You are correct. I thought this was a little more obscure, right? Jessica Chastain. Jessica Chastain. Jessica Chastain does not watch TV shows or films in which she appears. It makes her uncomfortable. Oh, come on. Sorry, I don't like her now. Sorry. Strike three. Oh well. You know, not everybody's cup of tea. But I do like the next one. Possibly my favorite actress of the modern era. She served in the Israeli Defense Forces before starting her acting career. Cool. She rose to international fame for her portrayal of Wonder Woman in the DC Extended Universe. She was crowned Miss Israel in 2004. She starred in the Fast and Furious franchise before becoming a superhero icon. She is known for her work as a producer and for supporting charitable causes. Incorrect you guys are. It looks like Rhombus had it first. Dr. Stewart. Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot was 5 months pregnant while filming Wonder Woman. I thought she looked a little chubby. And her costume had to be adjusted to accommodate her pregnancy. A little more muscular. Yes, her new. Well, that's because she was miscast, right? She's the evil queen. She should have been Snow White. It would have all been good if she was. It's just that actress they put as Snow White is such a pain. She says the stupidest stuff. Anyway, let's move on. Number 6. She earned critical acclaim at age 20 for her role in Winter's Bone. She played the fearless Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games series. This is Katniss. She won an Academy Award for her performance in Silver Lining Playbook. She is known for her roles in American Hustle. I really liked her in American Hustle. Joy and Mother. One of the youngest actresses to receive 4 Oscar nominations. You are correct. You are correct. Looks like Maddow has it just ahead of Stewart. Close one. Close one. Jennifer Lawrence was discovered by a talent scout while on a family vacation in New York City at the age of 14. There you go. Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, I liked her in American Hustle. That role was cool. Like, she was pretty well cast as Katniss as well. You know, there were things that were really cool about the Hunger Games series, right? The whole concept of it is kind of cool. Anyway, number 5. Number 5. She made her film debut at the age of 12. She earned a degree in psychology from Harvard University while continuing her acting career. She won an Academy Award for her intense performance in Black Swan. Now there's a movie. Correct you guys are. Looks like maybe Maddow has it just ahead of Rumpus and Doctor. And yeah, Black Swan. What did you guys think of Black Swan, huh? That was kind of a Kafka-esque. Am I saying that right? Kafka-esque. I liked it. I like Black Swan. It was it was just the right level of dark and hard to follow, but just barely possible to follow. A little bit, yeah, it was a little bit dark. I like, it's me. I like dark stuff, so that's me. Anyway, she starred in Star Wars, known for her roles in Jackie V for How about V for Vendetta? You guys see that one? V for Vendetta. Yeah, that was a good one. Natalie Portman, of course. Natalie Portman. Number four with the bullet. She began her career as a model and appeared in several music videos before turning to acting. She won her first Academy Award for Girl Interrupted. Remember that? She became a global icon for her role as Lara Croft in the Tomb Raider. She is also known for her humanitarian work, and other notable films include Changeling. That was the Clint Eastwood one, right? Clint Eastwood. Maleficent, and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where she met Brad. The rest is history. Right you are. Let's take my down at it first. There you go. Angelina Jolie. Little crazy. There's a few of these girls that are a little crazy. But gotta like crazy, right? Gotta like crazy. Angelina Jolie has a pilot's license and often flies her private plane. Now, I'm not sure about that. Okay. There you go. All right. Next up, she received her first Oscar nomination at age 13 for Atonement. She earned acclaim for her roles in Brooklyn and Lady Bird. By her mid-20s, she had received 4 Academy Award nominations. She is known for her roles in Little Women and the Grand Budapest Hotel. She was born in New York, but raised in Ireland, and she speaks with an Irish accent. Ireland. And I'm trying to remember how to pronounce her first name. It's something that doesn't look like what it is. Oh, I think I remember now. Rhombus, I think we're going to give you credit for that. Maddow is incorrect. Kind of looks like Kate Winslet, though. Gotta admit, it looks like Kate Winslet. Stewart has the spelling correct. And so I believe it's actually pronounced Cersei. Cersei Ronan. Even though it doesn't look like Cersei, I think it's pronounced Cersei. There you go. Or Saoirse, I guess. As a child model and Disney Channel star. Actually, I like the top 2 here. They're both the young stars. She won an Emmy for her role in Euphoria and became the youngest winner in that category. She's known for her roles in Spider-Man movies and Dune. She is also a singer and has released several singles. She is a fashion icon, frequently making headlines for her red carpet looks. You are correct, Rhombus. Yeah, she's one of my favorites. Ever since I saw her on the red carpet dressed as Joan of Arc. I don't know if you guys saw that outfit, but it was kind of like a knight's outfit, but she actually pulled it off. It actually wasn't as crazy as it sounds. I don't know if you've ever seen that. You're gonna have to Google that. Zendaya on the red carpet. I forget what it was for. It was like the Met Gala or something. She was Joan of Arc. Zendaya's name means to give thanks. There you go. All right, number one. She made her film debut in The Falling and quickly gained attention for her talent. She earned an Oscar nomination for her role in Little Women. She is known for her performances in Midsummer. Midsummer. That's a dark one. You guys see Midsummer and Black Widow. She has been praised for her emotional depth and versatility as an actress. She is one of the fastest rising stars in Hollywood today. They grow up so fast. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Very good. Very good. You got it. You got it. Florence Pugh. Florence Pugh is also an accomplished singer and guitarist, often posting covers on social media. Did you know that? Bet you didn't know that. She's not very old. She was born in 1996. There you go. Or Midsummer. You guys see that? I didn't see if you guys saw that. Midsummer. That's a weird movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. All right, well, that was a good one to end on tonight, I think. That was a little easier to end the game. Those ancient women, they're just hard to come up with those names. But that one was easier. Yeah, everybody did very well, and I was very surprised at how well some of those people did on the wrestling round. Even hey, doctor, you you knew some wrestlers. Even Stewart got some wrestlers. Anyway, yeah, fun game for sure. What else is going on? Anything interesting? Anybody got any interesting to discuss before I turn us off? Anyway, so you like the new style of rendering. Who is there anybody that hates the new style of rendering? Because so what I think the new style does is it is a little slower to develop, which is good because it lets the clues kind of build. But then in the end, it's more clear. It does a better rendition right at the end. So I think that's good. That well, if you didn't get it from the clues, you can kind of look at the picture. So I don't know. That's my thought. All right, standing. Well, enjoy work. Glad the new style worked out. Newer is spot on. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that. You know, the software that I use for that is kind of older software, and it has literally thousands and thousands of options. So to find a new one, you just have to explore lots of avenues. So when I have the time, I check it out. You know, we got something, so that's good. Anyway, we'll use that for a while on most things because I think it works both on like places and it works on people too. So that's good because it used to be kind of like, well, the wiggly lines worked okay on people, but they didn't work so good on places, right? So there you go. Movies by Denzel Washington. Okay. All right. All right. I can see that. I think he's got enough in his repertoire. You know, number 20, number 19, number 18 might be a little hard, but that's what makes it a game. Denzel. I like that idea. What else? Anybody got anything else they want to do? Because I got lots of ideas. I mean, we'll have no trouble. And I like to have one kind of one from each kind of area, one from entertainment, one from sports, maybe, or culture, and then one from history. We tried the women from history tonight. That didn't work out as well. All right. Harrison Ford. Yeah, yeah, he's probably got just barely enough. Probably, probably. If you count all the Star Wars. Oh no, all the what's the other one? Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah, I guess he's got enough because you could go back to his early acting, right? What was the one? American Graffiti. Remember that one? American Graffiti. That was good. Leading ladies. We always like the leading ladies. Uh, Brenn's Chocolats. I don't know what Alex is trying to tell us there. Is that a person? Is that an actor? Maybe in Europe or something? We could do the famous Russian pop stars. My wife loves to watch those Russian variety. Russians love musical variety shows featuring all their pop icons from their youth and stuff. And they have uh, New Year's shows and Christmas shows, and those kind of shows. And they love to watch those, and it's all their old icons. So we could do Russian music idols. There you go, pop stars. There you go. I think that would work. We can go back to some more stuff from music too, for sure. England's greatest cricketers. Yes, that would be challenging for us across the pond. Kazachok Hop Hop. Okay. Yeah, bands of the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Yeah. So we have done all of those. I don't think we've done the 70s. We did the 90s. We did the 80s and the 90s most recently. We did the 60s a long time ago. But we could always do them again. New pictures, new clues. Anything that's a great category is good to redo because we do it a little better each time. We do it a little better. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. Well, thanks again for hanging out with me. I always appreciate the time. And we will see you on Sunday, no doubt. Oscar winning songs. Yeah. We haven't done that. That would be good. That would be a good one. Yep. All right, guys. Take it easy. Older movies is good. I like to do lots of older movies. All right. I gotta set up the intro to get out of here. I can't leave without setting up the intro. You guys.